Bernabéu, Más Monumental, or Gewiss Stadium. In recent months, 23 stadiums with a capacity of over 50,000 seats have opened. Here's the only place where you can see all the latest major stadiums from around the world. What's more, on our website stadiumdb.com you can select your 5 favorites. We'll explain the voting rules and instructions at the end of the video, but for now, let's focus on the latest footage from newly opened stadiums. StadiumDB.com presents 23 newly opened big stadiums. Más Monumental, capacity 84,567, Buenos Aires. As the name suggests, this stadium is monumental in size. It is not only the largest stadium in Argentina, but, after its recent expansion, also the largest in all of South America. Although it has an oval shape, it is a football-specific stadium. The older tiers of seating are complemented by new lower sections built right next to the pitch. Years ago, the Roman Colosseum served as inspiration for its architects. This stadium is a favorite to win the Stadium of the Year 2024 title, but it faces stiff competition from Estadio Santiago Bernabéu, capacity 78,297, Madrid. Bernabéu has been under construction for several years, but 2024 marked the completion of its most spectacular upgrades, including a 360-degree screen inaugurated during El Clasico on April the 21st. The stadium is the highest-earning sports venue worldwide, far outpacing major European clubs. What stands out most is not just what's inside, but what's underneath. The Hypergym houses the components of the pitch, allowing for surface changes and hosting events other than football matches. Estadi Mallorca on Moix, capacity 26,020, Palma de Mallorca. A renovation project on Mallorca eliminated the running track and reconstructed the lower tier of seating, giving it a rectangular shape and moving it closer to the pitch. A roof was added over the eastern stand, similar to the one on the opposite side. Mallorca continued playing matches at the stadium while construction work was ongoing. The capacity has increased, but it is still too small to host matches for the 2030 World Cup. Kooi Stadion, capacity 15,000, Leeuwarden. The old stadium with a capacity of about 10,000 and pool facilities was insufficient for the club. The new stadium aims to bring the team closer to regular appearances in the Eredivisie. Over 13,000 fans attended the inaugural match, which the host lost 1-0. The new stadium incorporates elements of the club's tradition, including details brought over from the old facility. Gewiss Stadium, capacity 23,439, Bergamo. Atalanta is a club known for its spectacular play and for challenging Europe's giants. The Europa League trophy coincided with the completion of the stadium's construction, symbolically crowning the club's development. Completing this ambitious project deserves double recognition, as finished stadium investments are a rarity in Italy. The project spanned 5 years, resulting in a venue that could contend for the Stadium of the Year 2024 title. Ad hoc Arena, capacity 15,432, Jena. It's not every year that a new stadium opens in Germany, as many large facilities built in the past remain well maintained. The inaugural match took place almost 100 years after the original stadium's opening in 1924. For now, the new arena will be a gem of the lower leagues, as FC Carl Zeiss plays in regional competitions. Stadion Hristo Botev, capacity 18,777, Plovdiv. Building a new stadium is as rare in Bulgaria as it is in Italy. Even though construction in Plovdiv lasted over 10 years, it wasn't the longest stadium project in the country. When the stadium opened, it wasn't fully completed yet. Missing roof and facade elements were installed by mid-2024, and in October, the club announced that the stadium had earned UEFA Category 4 certification. Stade Ali Ammar, capacity 40,000, Douera. Plans for a new large stadium in the southwestern suburbs of Algiers were first conceived in 2004. The first official match took place on September the 21st, 2024, and was so intense that riots broke out. Inside the steep curvature of the stands and the high fencing separating spectators from the pitch catch the eye. Stade Ahmed, capacity 50,766, Tizi. The larger of Algeria's new stadiums is also more modern. A new stadium for JS Kabylie was promised as far back as 2000, after team won the CAF Cup, the then president Abdelaziz Bouteflika. The stands are covered by a glass roof with distinctive parabolic segments. Adjacent is a secondary stadium with a track and a stand of 6,500 spectators. Stade Amahoro, capacity 45,000, Kigali. One of two new athletics stadiums in Africa in 2024, this stadium in Rwanda is impressively finished inside and tidy on the outside. It has become the largest and most modern stadium in the country. Expansion of Stade Amahoro began in early 2022 and the work proceeded relatively quickly. Amahoro means peace in Kinyarwanda, so the stadium is also known as the Stadium of Peace. Hams Stadium, capacity 35,000, Kampala. Built from scratch, the new Nakivubo Stadium has a somewhat chaotic design. Despite its oval shape, there's no running track inside the stands and the free spaces on the curves have been used for basketball and netball courts. Additionally, stands are missing in the northwest curve and the floodlight masts are placed in front of the sitting areas. At least they are working. Egypt Stadium, capacity 93,940, new administrative capital. The largest new stadium in Africa is a massive structure that positions Egypt as a contender for hosting the Olympic Games. Egypt Stadium has also become one of the largest stadiums in the world. Built on an elliptical plan, it features a hybrid grass pitch and an athletics track surrounded by 3 tiers of seating. Will this African giant claim the Stadium of the Year title? That's up to the fans. Which is your favorite stadium? If you're undecided, we can help make it easier for you. Visit stadiumdb.com/soti and choose your favorite 5. Nasiriyah International Stadium, capacity 17,000, Nasiriyah. The stadium in Iraq was designed with great attention to detail and features interesting motifs. The interior of the stadium includes references to Sumerian culture, and the symbolism doesn't stop there. The beige seats are arranged in vertical stripes, forming a pattern of a sound spectrogram that represents the chants of Iraqi fans. Kingdom Arena, capacity 28,000, Riyadh. From the outside, Kingdom Arena doesn't look like a typical stadium, nor does it match the spectacle of new World Cup-related project in the region. On May the 18th, 2024, it hosted a heavyweight boxing match between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. It was also supposed to host a Ronaldo vs Messi face-off, but when Inter Miami arrived in Saudi Arabia, Cristiano was sidelined for an injury. Jeddah Al-Mubarak Stadium, capacity 15,000, Kuwait City. The smallest stadium on this list looks almost inflated. Despite its modest size, it boasts state-of-the-art technology and is Kuwait's first modern football stadium. It is part of a larger sports complex that includes a hall, indoor pool, courts and parking. Shahid Raisi Stadium, capacity 30,000, Kerman. Construction began in 2003 and took 18 years instead of the planned 18 months. The stadium's design was inspired by Estadio Vicente Calderón, with a separated main stand. Persian architectural influences are visible, particularly in the buildings adjacent to the main stand. Stadion Utama Sumatera Utara, capacity 25,750, Medan. The main stadium of North Sumatra province was built rapidly despite some delays. Its rectangular football-specific stands feature green seats and traditional designs inspired by local motifs. Hechuan District Sports Center Stadium, capacity 20,455, Chongqing. In Western China, this multifunctional stadium features an athletics track. Stands are equipped with green, blue and white seats, and its corners are marked by 4 distinctive floodlights masts. The complex also includes a training track and a shopping center. Binjiao National Health and Culture Center Stadium, capacity 34,000, Binjiao. Located 1,750 kilometers to the east, this stadium completes the Binjiao Olympic Park that has been under construction since 2006, surrounded by a decorative steel skeleton with glass and aluminium panels. Its design earned it the nickname Bird's Nest. Leni Olympic Sports Center Stadium, capacity 57,086, Leni. One of the largest stadiums in the region and even in China. It opened in 2024. Oval in shape, with stands covered by a white membrane roof, it is set to host the 2026 Shandong Province Games and other major events. Its design symbolically represents an apple blossom. Gimhae Sports Complex, capacity 15,066, Gimhae. Construction in South Korea's Gimhae was completed as planned, featuring an athletics track. The 2-tier stands with the roof along the pitch give it a distinctive look. The roof and the cauldron on the north curve symbolize the 2 fish from King Suro's tomb gate in Gimhae. Peace Stadium, connected by SoftBank, capacity 20,027, Nagasaki. Located about 1.5 kilometers from the site of the Fatman atomic bomb drop 80 years ago, this stadium carries a message of peace. Its stands are close to the pitch and divided into 2 tiers. A zipline stretched above the stadium connects an office building to a shopping mall. Ideon Peace Wing Hiroshima, capacity 28,520, Hiroshima. Initially named Hiroshima Peace Stadium, this venue also references historical events, with the Hiroshima bomb site being closer to its location than Nagasaki's stadium. Ultimately, it adopted a commercial name. The parabolic roof, symbolizing Wing of Hope, is its standout feature. This concludes our intercontinental adventure. Now it's your turn. We are committed to keeping the competition open and fair. That's why participation is completely free and no registration is required. There is only one limitation. You can cast 1 vote. In addition, we ask you to choose the 5 best stadiums, not just one. To cast a valid vote, visit stadiumdb.com/SOTI. Voting through our platform is the only possible way. While you're there, assign ratings to the most interesting stadiums. 5 stars for the best candidate, 4 for the second best, 3 for the third best, 2 for the fourth best, and a final star for your 5th choice. When you run out of stars, remember to click the vote button, otherwise your selection will not be counted. Due to the limit on one-time votes, sharing information about the contest with others will be very important. So let your friends know by sharing the news about voting. More people knowing about the contest means more chances for your stadium. Now it's time for you to see the arenas again and choose the best one. Visit stadiumdb.com/SOTI and get your top 5.